To give you a little bit more background about myself, I've been in the industry for about 20 years. And ZÆTHER, I run a team of consultants specifically focused on how we can impact the industry. So I want to start with this digital disruption. I love talking about this. It's part of the reason why I'm so excited about ZÆTHER and why we're driving things forward. You know, we're coming to the end of sort of 2022 conference season. I know we're already talking about when we're going to be live again in San Diego and in Boston. Well, one of the things that I've liked about this year is I've gone to a lot of in-person conferences. There's always been a keynote. One of the big keynote themes this year is how COVID and the pandemic has changed the industry. There's a lot of ways you can look at this. It could be around new modalities, around what mRNA has been able to do, and then investments being made into cell therapies, gene therapies, new modalities. Recognition that working with FDA, how things get approved when the right scenario is there and the timing is right, can be changed. And quite frankly, there's probably up until the past, say, 3 or 6 months, as the economic scenario has changed, there was a lot of funding, both private investment, as well as public investment with Operation Warp Speed and onshoring some drug manufacturing back into the U.S. There's been a lot going on. What I've realized, and being on the OT side, what we are seeing, there has been another shift. It's this shift to SaaS-based offerings. So when I talk to my team members and how we're looking at this, I talk about Veeva. I talk about what Veeva was able to do in proving out and validating a cloud-based SaaS solution in a GMP environment. For those of you who've met me before, if there's anybody on the line, one of my favorite anecdotes to tell is a story about 10 years ago. So 2012, and I remember this because I got married that year. We were doing a major version upgrade on a system that I was using, and we wanted to make a strategy around virtualizing our servers. So instead of having dedicated servers with Dell servers in a data center that handle every single function that's on the system, I can consolidate those servers or those machines into a virtual server environment. Cuts down on where it is, it cuts down the footprint, cuts down on cost, but it was new technology. Our quality department pushed back hard on that requirement. And here we are 10 years later, and we are putting GMP data in the cloud. We are expecting more out of our vendors and where we're going and what we're going to do. For the record, 10 years ago, that was also when Veeva was founded. So 2012 was when Veeva was founded. I think it's really important to recognize that we're in a different place and from where we were 10 years ago from a technology and a quality perspective.